Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's episode, we're gonna be doing a gear dump video. We're just gonna be talking about from the rattling horns to the sticks to the backpack I use. So first off, the rattling horns I use came off of about a 2.5-year-old whitetail. They are pretty good. The only thing is they don't have eye guards because we cut them off. They're tied on a rope, and I carry these suckers every day of the season. I don't care if it's October 1st or January 15th. I will carry them because you could be sitting there and you want to tickle them, because sometimes, legit sometimes, the rut's a little earlier. Sometimes the rut's a little later. But I know for a fact it ain't going to be October 1st, all right? But I will tell you this, all right? If you use those rattling horns, even sometimes on October 1st, just to get a deer's attention, you will be surprised, okay? We've got that. Second thing we've also got is these. We're going to start off with like scents and things that we're going to be running. This I've been running for the past several years. It hasn't failed me yet, so I'm going to keep running it. And that is this Flexstone deer call. It's got the grunt call part. It's got the part, I can't remember, snort wheeze part. And it's also got mature buck, doe, and fawn. See, so that's buck, doe, and fawn. So all right there. What else do we got? We've got this. This came from, what's the name of that place? I really cannot tell y'all at the moment. Oh, that's what it's called. I had a brain fart, okay? Where this came from is Conquest Scents, all right? It's stink stick holder type of mechanism. And what you do is you put your scent from the top and you hang this from a tree. And the hunt that I'm going on this year, it's really going to come in handy. It's like going to Ohio, but still in Oklahoma, all right? It's one of the greatest hunts you can go on, but with a recurve. A lot of people's gonna call me crazy for it, but I'm gonna go on it, okay? It's one of the sketchiest hunts, not sketchiest, but most well-skilled, well-talented hunts you can go on, okay? The knife I'm using is just a regular old, let me adjust y'all a little bit more. This is a regular old Tractor Supply full tang knife, all right? I've used this knife for years. It does me good, so I'm going to continue to use it. It's one of my favorites. It's like perfect size. The blade stays sharp, and so I normally always carry 2 knives because in case you lose one or something like that, all right? So I normally try to carry 2 knives. So we got that. Next thing we're going to talk about is my camera arm system. I've got more gear that I always take with me, but that's just like the basic essentials. That's what we're going to be talking about today. It's just the basic essentials that are always going to be with me no matter where I'm at, okay? So next is going to be my camera arm system, okay? And that is going to be this 4th Arrow. I'm not really sure what model this is, but you might get the idea of it here in a minute. I can also have this link down below if you want me to. I'm not 100% sure how to do all that, but we've got the camera arm base with the strap and everything like that. So there's the camera arm base. Then we've got the arm. This arm is not the biggest, but it's super light. I think it's the 4th Arrow ultralight version or something like that. I could be wrong, but with that being said, it's camo, and so it looks cool. The next and final option for this, for the camera arm system, is the fluid head. I've got a giant fluid head I keep on my tripod, and I use it in the ground blinds and stuff like that on my good tripod. But this one stays with my 4th Arrow camera arm. All right. We can also do a video if y'all want to see it about what camera gear I'm using this year, about the big camera, every single camera I will be using to film these hunts with this year. So if y'all want to see that, let me know in the comments, and what other kind of videos y'all want to see as well. So make sure y'all like this video, comment on it, and share this video, okay? And subscribe if y'all want to see some big hunts. So up next is, we'll start off simple, all right? We're gonna start from pretty much the ground up. So we got a stick, and it looks like a jumbled up mess because it is, all right? That's how I run them, like a jumbled up mess. I'm just kidding. I was just over here goofing off with this rope. And so yes, this used to have a tension strap or whatever they give you. but I didn't like it. It got too heavy. And this is the XOP mini stick, like 2-stick mini stick. I'm a fan of it, but I'm not at the same time. The only reason I'm really not is because it's a little heavy for what I like to do. It's not a bad stick. It really truly isn't. If you're looking to get started, this is a very good stick. But truly, I think it's a little heavy for what I like to do. And that is pack light, pack out as far as I possibly can. And I'm not saying it's too heavy. I'm just saying I'd like at least to have a little lighter system, a little bit easier to pack up. Okay, but how I do this is super simple. I've also got the Satyr I built. Just gets you an extra foot or so. And then the rope I use is just paracord. I've got about, I don't know, 6-8 foot. So the reason is I always make sure I have enough rope, because ain't nothing worse than you get into a tree like 18 inches around and you not have enough rope for it. So I take that, I can show y'all how to work that paracord around a tree and everything like that, the proper way to tie it, how and why I absolutely prefer that over a tension strap or anything like that. So up next is going to be our platform itself. Our platform is the same platform we've used since 23. So 2 or 3 years now. I can't count. I don't know which year we started, all right? So this is the XOP Edge platform. As you can tell, I've got some hush tape on the front. It's pretty quiet. We've got these, so if I'm running a different backpack, these work great on that bag. We've got some rope holders right here. That's what these are for. You legit tie your rope up here. Got binocular holders, grunt tube holder, whatever you want to use them for. I do run a tension strap on this. I just didn't have it on here, so there's not a strap running everywhere. But this, I'm looking to get a new platform this year or the upcoming year. But as of right now, this is what I'll be using. So on to the final 2 stages of this process. All right. The next stage is going to be our saddle. I used to run a regular old XOP saddle that you get whenever you order like a package or whatever. Like if you was to order those sticks and the platform at the same time, you'd get this little cheap saddle. It's uncomfortable. I would not recommend it to anybody, all right? If you're gonna do that, I can make a video on also how you can use your tree stand harness as a saddle as well, if you want me to do that. But this is my saddle. It's a Nature Blend saddle. You don't have to go out and buy a Tether Phantom, a whatever you want. I mean, you can if you want, but me personally, what's the purpose of spending $400 whenever I'm not even making $400 on these videos? So we've got everything just the same. We've got my bridge. We've got plenty of spots to hook carabiners. We've got, if I can figure out how to work my own saddle, we'll be doing even better. So we've got my lineman's belt, I guess that's what you can call it, the one where you walk up the tree with. We've got a carabiner and a ropeman one. I'm gonna try to invest in one of them. A little bit bigger rope than paracord so it doesn't get tangled up as easy, and an S hook so I can just hook onto my bow and just keep going. So there's that. In this pocket right here, because I've got 2 of these, one on each side. So on my left one, will always be on my left one, is my lineman belt and my carry-up rope. Okay, on my right side is all the other important stuff, okay? And some of the stuff y'all might find pretty cool, I hope. So this is the rope that goes above your head that you tie up. And yeah, it's pretty much the rope that's your life secured on right there, okay? Up next is this handy little gadget. And it is a Latitude Outdoors HSS rope or something like that. I think that's how you say it. All I know is it's by Latitude Outdoors, okay? It's not that expensive, but it's great for public land people who can't hang a screw hook up in a tree. You can't drill in a tree. So, honest bow hunters, honest public land bow hunters have these. And then with that, you gotta have like a hook. You gotta have something else. So that's where this right here comes in handy. This is just a cable clamp at Walmart, and it looks like this, but it doesn't have the hush tape on it. You can spray paint it all black or whatever, but you can open it up like that, set your cam right there, and it'll sit perfectly flat on the tree, so your bow is sitting right here, a little offset. And shoot, you could even cut a couple of these grooves off if you wanted to. But I've got a rope here just to make it more tight and more secure around the tree, so you know it doesn't fall off. So how does this saddle work? We've got, let me lean y'all down just a hair. So we've got these two little buckles. These two hook into each other, all right? And then you've got two leg straps, one here and one here. Leg goes in each of those. This can go around your waist, around your neck, however to carry it in. And then this goes pretty much right here, okay? Whenever you get to the tree, this is gonna go, let me untangle this real quick. This is going to be the part that pretty much saves your life, because this is going to be connected to that tree, that rope that's connected to the very top of the tree, right? And you got that carabiner, it's gonna be hooked up right here. Then this little Prusik knot, you can pull it tight, do whatever you need to do. But that's basically the essentials of what we're gonna be taking, and I'm pretty sure my phone might die before we can talk about this next item. So we're gonna have to try to hurry up. So the pack I'll be running, like I have the past few years, is this Badlands meat frame pack. It's not really the biggest and it's not really the smallest. The reason I carry it,
not too terribly tall. I mean, we've got a few pockets. First pocket up here, I normally like to keep like a headlight, stuff that I need to get to real quick up here, okay? Up here, this pocket right here, the second pocket, sometimes I'll carry like my camera gear, depending on how I want to keep it, either in this one or in the big one at the very bottom. I'm not 100% sure all the time. I just figured out as I go, really. Let me show you another thing about this, all right? I've got my tent in here because for a hunt that I'm going on, I'm gonna need that. I've got my camo arm in here. Y'all have already seen that though. But we've got this little deal right here, which I keep all my processing stuff, like a glove, a pen, some tape, and a deal to write your tag on, right? Right back here, well, right behind this little pouch is this little flap. And back here, I keep some elk-sized meat bags. And the reasoning for it is because if I kill a whitetail and I want to pack it out in this, I want to make sure I have good meat bags, all right? But yes, they're plenty big enough, but I still want to make sure, all right? Then, I'll throw this back in here, all right? I mean, this bag is big enough to carry extra clothes, extra camera gear. It doesn't really matter. You can carry whatever inside this bag. You can undo this button and this button and a few more, then you can get to the actual frame of the pack. But I ain't gonna do that right now because it is kind of hard to separate, but you can kind of see the frame. It's right there. You got these little red stripes back here. That tension's on the, like the meat on the frame pack. We've got vinyl harnesses, everything that you would need. Vinyl straps, I mean, no vinyl harnesses. Right here, you can adjust your spine to your backpack. We've got sternum strap and hip straps, so we've got both, which I really like. We've got MOLLE webbing. What else? We got, here's the headlight I use. I'll pull it out. It's the headlight I like to use. It's an Energizer headlight. Cheap at Walmart, but watch this. Goes in that front pocket where it's supposed to be. Okay? But then again, let me hang y'all down real quick. Okay? Right here, this is a bow and rifle boot. Alright? It comes with it in the bag, so you can like put your cam in there, or you can put your rifle butt in there. But yep. That's that. You could also throw, if you wanted to, a rain bag, like a rain deal for this bag inside there. Right here is where I keep my sticks. I normally just take these two little straps, buckle them down, and cinch them up. Okay, it's pretty simple if you ask me. This bag, yeah, it might be decent size, but I know that I have room to do everything that I want. I have extra room for clothes, big camera gear, especially if I'm walking a ways out on public land. But that's about it. That's my bag, and I was wanting to show y'all that.